Welcome to my office. Come on in. I have spent many years of my life in an apartment room that was full of things. Perhaps half of these things were unnecessary. But my long-time habit of maximalism was transformed into minimalism. In this video, let me introduce you how this transformation happened. If I can do that, you can do that too. So here's the minimalist philosophy. Desire little, be content. That's the fastest path for your happy living. This is what I often hear in my Buddhist community of richer kosei-kai that taught me how to transform my everyday life into Buddhist practice. So going minimalism by clarifying what you really want by practicing Buddhism has transformed my living style. But you don't have to be a Buddhist to be a minimalist. You can learn and practice its essence as a non-Buddhist. As of today, I'm a PhD student at the University of Chicago. My field is philosophy of religions in Chinese Tiantai Buddhism. I have been enjoying this intellectual adventure with my academic advisors and classmates. But being a PhD student is also miserable. So my solution for that was Buddhist practice of minimalism that I'm going to share with you today. So my academic life has been full of struggles, many struggles. When I was taking a Sanskrit language class, I was only able to sleep 4 to 5 hours a day because of voluminous homework. I really couldn't finish every week. When I needed to take a German reading exam, when I needed to pass that, I even don't remember how many times I failed to pass that exam. That was so hard, 7 or 8 times, and now I finally passed. When I needed to pass the PhD comprehension exams, I needed to read 100 books to memorize and discuss with professors. That was really tough. I almost failed to pass that exams too, but thankfully I passed them. So I thankfully passed them all. And now my dissertation proposal was accepted by the Committee on Degrees. So I've been writing a dissertation. But this dissertation writing has been really difficult. It's full of struggle too. So school life is great, and I'm so grateful that my education being continued. But if you are a student, do you have any struggles and how are you coping with them? Let me know in comments by all means. So I've been basically every day, every moment almost, thinking about my dissertation, and I'm full of anxieties. I know I'm going to finish my PhD on time, but if not, I will be kicked out of the program. That's something that I don't want to see. So, this intense feeling of anxiety, that's really hard to shake it off, right? So then I recall the Buddhist principle and decided to go minimalism. And here's what happened. So in this office, I can focus a lot. So looking back, I realized that my old room that was full of things was full of temptations that interrupt my academic work, like books piled up on the desk, like old cups and plates put aside on the bookshelf, utility bills right next to my computer. That really causes anxiety, right there next to my computer. And also socks and pajamas under my desk. So these are all distractions. They're destroying my focus. So minimalism is powerful because it creates the absence of these things. So the absence of interruptions made room for the presence of my focus. So in other words, minimalism protects the uninterrupted time for my important work. So as soon as I started to do my practice of minimalism, I started to feel a strong sense of respect toward my own work. If you cannot really take your work seriously, who can? That's what I learned from my Buddhist practice of minimalism. And importantly, I really don't want you to miss this. My minimalist practice includes a policy. no smartphone in the office. This is like my minimalist Buddhist parody of Dua Lipa's new rules. So my version will be something like, 1, don't bring the phone, it's one coming in a jacket to Instagram. This has been great because, when I'm writing a dissertation and I get stuck, which happens all the time, I normally take refuge in a smartphone. Start to scroll down on TikTok for hours meaninglessly, checking posting on Facebook for friends, and also getting spam calls and spam messages from the automated robots and so on. So as a Buddhist, you don't want to take refuge in a smartphone. You want to take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha for your productivity, for your success, right? So, but that's the challenge I was undergoing. But, without smartphone, working in an office, that's been great. I mean, of course, people have different ways to approach different things. But if that resonates with you, it might be worth to try. And let me know how it goes in comments as well. This is my Buddhist practice of minimalism. But before I end this video, I want to express my gratitude to the viewers of this channel. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you know me already, you know that I've been running a Buddhist online study session called the Lotus Sutra Lab every month. And thank you, many of you, for contacting me through email and joining the lab meetings. It's been great to learn with you and exchanging stories of Buddhist practice with you online. And, studying and learning Buddhism with you has been a great motivation for me to keep going. Every time I think of you and this channel and our communication and Buddhist learning together, I remind myself, okay, I'm going to finish my PhD, because if I get a PhD, that will benefit many viewers and make this channel more fun. So thank you for being there as always. And if you want to join the Lotus Sutra Lab in the future, please email us, as I put the email in the description box below. And thank you for watching. See you next week.